So, good afternoon, everybody. I would like to call this meeting to order. Thank you all for being here and welcome to this meeting of the Nevada Youth Legislature. Before we get started, I would like to ask Ms. Ashdown to please call the roll.
Youth Legislator Bhatnagar.
Present.
Youth Legislator
Recording in
Boulware.
progress.
Youth Legislator Boulware. Youth Legislator Craver.
Present.
Youth Legislator Dimison, absent excused. Youth Legislator Kington.
Present.
Youth Legislator Krieger.
Present.
Youth Legislator Lara.
Present.
Youth Legislator Lyle.
Present.
Youth Legislator Makababit. Youth Legislator Miller, absent excused. Youth Legislator Price.
Here.
Youth Legislator Raugust.
Here.
Youth Legislator Reyes. Youth Legislator Seddon.
Here.
Youth Legislator Thurgood.
Here.
Youth Legislator Walker.
Here.
Youth Legislator Wong.
Here.
Youth Legislator Greenstein.
Present.
Chair Moss.
Present.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ashdown. And I would like to inform everyone that this virtual meeting and training is being recorded. Please remember to leave your cameras on unless you need to step away for a moment. Also, please remember to unmute your mics when you speak, and mute your microphone when you are not speaking. This will help prevent background noise from disrupting the meeting. Next, I'd like to move on to itinerary item number 2, which is public comment. At this time, if anyone would like to provide public comment, please remember to identify yourself for the record. To ensure that everyone has an opportunity to speak, I would like to ask anyone speaking during public comment to keep their comments no more than 3 minutes and try to avoid repeating comments that have been made by a previous speaker. Remember that there will also be another time for public comment at the end of this meeting.
Chair, you have no participants wishing to speak in public comment at this time.
Thank you. It appears we do not have anybody who's prepared to provide public comment at this time, so we will move on to the next portion of this meeting. On to itinerary item number 3, which is the approval of the minutes for the meeting on September 9th, 2021. Our last official meeting was held on September 9th, 2021. Copies of the minutes have been provided to you. I will accept a motion now to approve the minutes. Would anyone like to make said motion?
I motion to pass the minutes.
Who is that for the record?
Youth Legislator Seddon.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Seddon. Youth Legislator Seddon has moved for the approval of these minutes for our last meeting on September 9th, 2021. Is there a second to his motion?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Craver. For the record, Youth Legislator Craver has seconded the motion. Is there any discussion on the motion or regarding the minutes that have been provided to us? One more call for discussion before we move on. Okay, I will now take a vote on the motion. All those in favor to the motion, or all those in favor to the motion to approve the minutes, please signify by saying aye.
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 Thank you. And all those who are opposed, please say nay. It seems the motion carries unanimously and the minutes are approved. We will now move on to the next portion of our meeting, the selection of a member of the NYL to consult with the Nevada Association of Student Councils, or otherwise known as NASC, concerning the nomination of a student member to the State Board of Education pursuant to NRS 385.021. Now let's talk about the selection of the member of the Nevada Youth Legislature to consult with the Nevada Association of Student Councils. As you may know, one member appointed to the Nevada State Board of Education is a student enrolled in public school in Nevada. Although the student member cannot vote, the student attends the meetings of the State Board of Education and has the opportunity to participate in and ask questions at these meetings. At its meetings, the State Board of Education makes various decisions about education policy in Nevada. It selects textbooks, creates the standards for state testing programs, determines courses of study, and makes other rules related to education. Therefore, the student member will have the opportunity to excuse me, I got a little lost there. Therefore, the student member will have an opportunity to present the student perspective to the board during its deliberations. The law requires this student member to be nominated by the Nevada Association of Student Councils in consultation with the Nevada Youth Legislature. The NASC board will meet virtually to determine which student to nominate. Unfortunately, we do not yet have any information on the students to be or who are considered for this nomination. We will also not meet again before this meeting. Therefore, it was suggested that we appoint a member to attend NASC or to attend the NASC meeting and consult with the NASC regarding the nomination of a student to serve on the State Board of Education. Her information is included in your meeting packets. Thank you to Youth Legislator Boulware for your willingness to serve the NYL in this capacity. I will now entertain a motion to accept Youth Legislator Boulware as the NYL consultant to the NASC.
Motion to accept Youth Legislator Boulware to the NAC.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Lyle. Youth Legislator Lyle has moved for the approval of Youth Legislator Boulware as the NYL consultant to the NASC. Is there a second to this motion?
I second that motion.
For the record, which Youth Legislator was that?
Youth Legislator Price.
Thank you. Youth Legislator Price has seconded the motion. I will now ask for discussion on the motion or the NYL consultant to NASC. Is there any discussion at this time?
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Yeah, Senator Weiner. So I could help your colleagues understand, you and your colleagues. This is an opportunity for the NYL to give some direction to your representative on attributes, qualities, experience, other assets that the youth member on this the State Board of Education, though not voting, will be there. Youth. So it's important.
Excuse me.
Yes.
That's the next agenda item.
Oh, okay. I thought it was already doing. Okay. I thought it was already discussion for that. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there's one more call for any discussion on the motion or the NYL consultant to NASC. Is there any discussion? If not, I will take a vote on the motion now. All those in favor of the motion to approve Youth Legislator Boulware as the NYL consultant, please signify by saying aye.
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 All those who are opposed, please signify by saying nay. The motion carries unanimously, and Youth Legislator Boulware has been approved as the NYL consultant to NESC. I will now move on to the next portion of our meeting, which is agenda item 5, which is Agenda item 5, which is directions from youth legislators to the member of the NYL selected to consult with NESC concerning considerations for the nomination of a student member to the State Board of Education. Since Youth Legislator Boulware will attend the meeting of the NESC on our behalf, we should provide some guidance on the qualities we consider most important in selecting a nominee. For instance, do we want to emphasize leadership experience, academic achievements, or something else entirely? I will open the meeting for discussion on this point. Any discussion? Senator Wiener, did you want to state what you were saying before for the NYL?
Surely, thank you. Historically, the NYL youth legislators have been very thorough in describing what qualities they would like their representative to look for in a candidate. So the leadership qualities, the skills, the specific skills that somebody may have that they could bring to the Board of Education. And though that the student member on the Board of Education will not have a vote, the input from a young person in Nevada in that process is very, very big. And so the more direction you can give to Youth Legislator Boulware as to what qualities to consider in that candidate who will be selected, the more support you would be lending to that process of the consultancy on that selection, during that selection process.
And although Youth Legislator Boulware has been unable to attend the meeting, she will be able to watch the recording and hear your suggestions.
Is there any discussion? Oh, yes. Youth Legislator Lara.
Well, unfortunately, Youth Legislator Boulware is not here, but what I would suggest for her to look back on this meeting is to not really be afraid. I know it's going to be like intimidating to be in front of all those important people and you not really having a vote, but I think that your input is speaking for all of us. So I think consider what you're going to say deeply and don't be afraid.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Lara. Is there anyone else that has any comments for Youth Legislator Boulware?
I have a comment. I think that whoever we choose to be the representative to the Board of Education, I think definitely should be outspoken, because I feel like oftentimes the youth voice is often like invalidated sometimes. And so I feel like we definitely need somebody that is outspoken to make sure that they get our point across so that we can benefit the youth of Nevada.
Absolutely. I love that. Is there any more comments, questions, concerns for Youth Legislator Boulware?
If I could add something really quick.
Yes, Youth Legislator Lyle, you are recognized.
I would just say for Youth Legislator Boulware, just to add on, just to sort of pick someone that's goal-oriented and knows what they're looking for when they're going to pick someone. So that's what I would like to add.
Anyone else who has any comments or advice for Youth Legislator Boulware? If there is no more discussion, I think it's safe to say that we have decided that the qualities that best go with, or that our representatives should have, are those that are outspoken, that are goal-oriented, that are able to speak up without being afraid. What Youth Legislator Lara said at the end, I really liked what he said personally about not being afraid to voice your opinion as this representative for the state board. So, not afraid to speak, be outspoken, and be goal-oriented are those qualities that we have decided are the most important. I would like to thank everyone for their participation in this discussion. I hope this discussion has been helpful to Youth Legislator Boulware in highlighting some of the qualities to look for in the nominee for the student member of the Board of Education. We look forward to a report from Youth Legislator Boulware concerning the NESC's decision. Since we have no other items to discuss, we will move to the next period of public comment.
Thank you, Chair. You currently have no one wishing to participate in public comment at this time.
Thank you. Let me reference. It appears that since no one else has prepared to provide testimony, we will move to the next portion of our meeting, which is the adjournment of this meeting. We are now ready to adjourn. This concludes our business for today. This meeting is now adjourned.